myself. Oh no, give me that sound. Oh, I gotta go like Cobain. 8 years to the grave, gone insane. My blood got propane. How you gon' go and throw my name with shame? Already cross-faded, making it to the disco. I hate it, and you know how this goes. You framed it, picture painted in my room. This that real life shit, not on Zoom. Got the scene in it.
Make sure you're subscribed to JerCrispy.
I'ma do it again. What's up, y'all? Show some love, that's enough. JerCrispy, welcome back to another video. Direct LDB situation I'd hate to be in. Excuse me. Run the road to 500. Let's get it. What's going on with this? Why my eyes are watering?
We'd have to try not test my judgment a little by going over some would you rather questions sent in by you guys. And not only to test my judgment, but to test y'all's too. Let's see how many answers we got in common. Like, are we locked in, tweeting? But be warned, like I just told y'all, they're sent in by you guys, and I know how y'all get. First question comes in from Requiem Empire, who says, would you rather spend 1 week in the wild or 1 week in prison? Love your vids. Thank
you. 1 week in the wild. Because look, it's better. I'd rather have stay 1 week in the wild because I have like a good chance for surviving skills. In prison, no, my nigga, I don't want to stay 1 week in prison. Then it's already a fighting there.
you. You know, both of these are objectively buns, but I think one of them is clearly the better option. Living in the wild ain't as sweet as a Tarzan in the Jungle Book made it out to be. Because in the wild, I will not only have to find food, find water, make shelter, but I also gotta deal with whatever bugs and animals are around me. This is not a vibe. The first year already enough of a problem. Find food, water, and shelter? The frick I look like, the outdoor boys? But adding some wild animal on top of that stuff just makes things even worse. Cause knowing my luck, it won't be freaking Baloo and Turk or Timon and Pumbaa I run into in those woods. With my luck, I bet it'll be like a freaking dragon. But not in prison though, because prison's the complete opposite. I get free food, free water, free shelter. Bro, I even get a roommate. You know, he might be a little handsy at first, but I'm sure I could convince him to chill. Plus, it beats running into the freaking Ender Dragon. And outside of that, only thing I gotta worry about in prison is the showers. Because to put it...
Yeah, I'm straight, nigga. I'm just gonna do it one week in the wilds.
Lightly, I'm all about community and teamwork, but I don't want no hub score on my back. So I'll pick prison, but I'm gonna avoid showering that whole week. Hashtag quarantine vibes. David McKenzie on YouTube says, would you rather be in an alien invasion or zombie apocalypse? I mean, what kind of
zombie apocalypse
aliens we talking about? Get in, I love my immigrants. Alien invasion or zombie apocalypse? This depends on what kind of alien invasion and what kind of zombie apocalypse we talking about though. Because if it's some whole...
Yeah, hold on, let me take over, Derek. It depends. Now, we on some I am legend zombies, then yeah, I think low key I could fuck with that. War Z zombies, yeah, cook like we cook. You gotta be quiet. Or like I said, what type of other zombies they got? Terrible zombies. Or it's like some Walk of the Dead zombies. I mean, not the game, but like itself, I think I could survive it. Like the Warrior Zombie, I had to be in a nice good spot, like be quiet and don't let nobody in at all. So yeah, zombies.
But some Resident Evil zombies, I don't want no parts. They got a sack spider lady running around. I'm good. Giving them aliens. But if it's some xenomorph aliens and some Night of the Living Dead zombies, you know, the ones that walk super slow, give me the zombies a million times. So it really all depends. But honestly, I'd say on average, alien invasion movies are usually scarier than zombie apocalypse movies. Zombies at most are dead idiots with superpowers looking for some brain. But aliens, the sky's the limit with aliens. They could be as simple as E.T. They could be the killer clowns from outer space. They could be the engineers from Prometheus. Bro, they could be Thanos. Yeah, I'm good. I'll take my chances with that sack lady. Seraph Davies and Gom on YouTube says, would you rather be the walrus in Tusk or be the dog in Good Boy? Bro, these both suck. If you don't know.
Alright, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow our social media, they pop on the screen. See y'all when I see y'all. Love y'all to the bottom of my heart. I'm just fucking with y'all. I'm just messing with y'all. I'm not answering this question. Oh, God, it's terrible. Both of them terrible. Oh God. Sad. I
Oh,
want to
this
see.
question is pretty much asking, would you rather pretend to be someone's dog for the rest of your life? And when I say pretend, I mean pretend. Like, you gonna be eating out of a dog bowl and stuff. Or option two, get turned into a literal walrus. You can see why these both suck. But I'm definitely choosing the first option though. Cause at least Frank from Good Boy gets to keep all his limbs and even gets
I might have to be a fake dog for the rest of my life.
dog girlfriend by the end of the movie. Not under the best circumstances, but hey, it's better than what Wallace got. He got nothing. By the end of his
Right.
movie, he was limbless, homeless, and girlfriendless. And that's how it ends. Nobody helps him. Yeah, bro, I'm good. Bring me a bone and a collar. Pause. I'm picking Good Boy. Like a superhero staple. But personally, if I could fly, I don't think I would ever
Teleport, cause all I gotta do is
do it. Or at least not often.
hold on. I'd rather teleport, and this is the answer why. You know, in bad situation when you get in an argument with such and such and stuff, when you fly, you already wrecking the damage. When I'm teleporting, y'all know how that dude off of Billy Bones, the Billy Bones dance. Hey, my camera ain't won't fuck with a nigga. It's not fucking with a nigga. Hold up, it ain't fucking with me. But y'all see, like this, that's how I'm gonna be like. I don't know why the camera don't want to fuck with me, but like this, that's how I wanna. That's how I would be. I gotta teleport like that. Soon as I put the deuces up, gone. Ain't gotta listen to her arguing. Transfer to me to my house.
Cause you know, it's cold up there. Travel time could vary depending on the weather. My hair gonna be all messed up when I land. But worst of all, unlike most other forms of transportation, if I could fly, I would have to travel alone. Yeah, that would suck. Like, what if I'm trying to go on a date and this girl knows I can fly, so she wants me to take her to France or something? I won't be able to take her. Like, yeah, bro, I can fly, but it wasn't no 2-in-1 special. It ain't coming super strength for me to be freaking carrying you 3,000 miles in the air. And that's not even considering how fast I'm gonna be flying. Like, what if I could only fly as fast as I could walk or run? I think I just wouldn't fly at that point. That's kind of embarrassing, no? Teleporting, on the other hand, instantaneous, zero travel time. I can go wherever, whenever I want. And if it works like instant transmission, I can take someone with me. This junk is amazing. I always like imagining these superhero questions in situations where I really need them, like an armed robbery or an awkward conversation. Teleporting works perfectly for both. Like if you catching up with one of your old buddies, you know, you haven't seen him in a while, and you ask, hey man, how's your grandma? My grandma's dead.
Damn.
Now imagine having to awkwardly turn around and fly out that situation. That junk would be horrible. He's just gonna look up and be like, why does he fly so slow? So I'm going teleporting. Literally only downside is I might spam it so much that I won't be active at all and might get fat. But that's what comes with the territory, baby. I'm a teleporter. Ain't got time for walking. Lynn Jen from the Discord says, would you rather pancakes or waffles? Okay. Probably the comments one of the videos.
It depends who's making it. What type of like we getting IHOP pancakes then and Waffle House? I mean, I ain't never seen no other Waffle House place, so I might have to go with pancakes with this one.
You know, for the longest, pancakes were always my favorite. Like they were my baby. But then one of my friends made me that Tyler the Creator Eggo recipe, and I dropped.
Oh yeah, that's just Eggos.
I'll go waffles. I still like pancakes, but that waffle crunch is different. Shout out my friend and shout out Tyler. I like the song She. Would you rather be rich and depressed or poor and happy? Oh, this one's easy. Rich and
I'd rather be rich and depressed. Fuck it, bro. I know I got money and I know I'm good. Shit, I already be going through a lot of things already. So what's the point now? I'd rather be rich and depressed.
I got these dollar bills to wipe away my tears. Nah, I'm just kidding. Poor and happy. John Bond 8104.
Nope, I'm going rich and depressed.
On YouTube says, would you rather French kiss a relative for 5 minutes? You're so gross. Or be forced to poop yourself in public with at least 100 people around? Yeah, bring in that crowd and tell them no recording. I'm not kissing my relative. Talking about some kiss
irrelevant. A French kiss irrelevant for 5 minutes. Who is the relevant as we speaking? Like sibling wisely, cousin wisely? Like we talking about friends, enemies?
My relatives. Who do I look like, y'all? And yeah, I'm saying you guys because this is definitely gonna apply to at least
I don't know. Point in public though, I don't know. It might be embarrassing, but I don't know.
200 of y'all. I still remember those confessions. You cousin kissers. The Alba guy on IG
Yeah, I probably had to go with that on. I ain't lying to you. I'm not pooping in public.
says, would you rather fight 5 Derek FDB sized chickens or 1 chicken sized Derek FDB? 5 Derek FDB sized chickens? We can all agree those are some pretty tall chickens. What, like 5'10", 5'11", maybe even 6 feet if they got Tim's on? We can pretty much say 6 feet, right? That's tall. 1 chicken sized Derek FTB though, I'll just kick him. That's easy. And if I'm being real, I think I'd rather fight a chicken sized Derek than like a regular sized chicken. You know, chickens could like fly and poke you and stuff. I don't want to deal with that. I could just kick a little human. Come on, y'all. These are getting too easy. Kakarot123 on YouTube says, would you rather have world peace or do a Kamehameha once? All right. I'm gonna need y'all to hear me out. Come on, y'all. It's a...
I ain't lying to you. We ain't gonna have world peace regardless if we want world peace. So please stop saying that. I'd rather do the Kamehameha.
Kamehameha. It's never been done before. Don't go judging me. You know what? Fine. I'll pick world peace, but I'm doing it reluctantly. Scylla's eater of dirt. Scylla's eater of dirt on YouTube says, would you rather date my dad or date my mom? Choose wisely. Give me your mom, bro. Rick Grimes 40469 on YouTube says, oh yeah, y'all gonna love this one. Would you rather be white or black?
What?
This one's hard and maybe controversial. Some of y'all know after what happened on the island I'm from a couple 100 years ago, I'm already kind of both. But if I had to pick one, I'm torn. It's like I resonate so much more with black culture, but being white would be a whole new experience. Like, y'all don't know how good y'all have it. Everyone knows there's certain things white people can get away with that other people just can't. Certain things that a Connor can get away with that a Jose or Jameer just can't. And don't play dumb with me. Y'all know exactly which things I'm talking about. That's right. Silly white phrases. All my life I've had to go around here and white people say all this cool stuff I couldn't say. And it's infuriating. Like sometimes I want to say silly stuff like, you're on thin ice, pal. Or, oh really? You in what army? But I can't. Every time I let out an, oh shucks, I'm met with stares and rude comments like, you're whitewashed or, why are you doing that voice? I'm sick of it. Like why can't...
All right. You be saying, get them boys, and be snapping and all that. Or what I was finna say, bro?
I'm funny when I say it. I have a white friend, so that's why in this scenario,
yeah, I'm being black. I'm staying my true color.
I'm choosing white. I'm choosing being white. I'm sorry, I know I'm sacrificing natural bounce and rhythm, but this is personal. I need this. Plus, imagine how smooth police interaction would go. There wouldn't be an ounce of fear in my blood. Animation Maniac from the Discord says, would you rather be able to see all of the past or all of the future? Okay, when you say all of the past or all of the future, do you mean all of it? Like if I go to the past, do I gotta sit there in spectator mode from the start and watch cavemen kill each other for a handful of berries for 1,000,000 years? Or do you mean I could go to whatever point in time I want? Because if that's the case, that's dope, but also hard. On one hand, I have the option to uncover all the truths of the past. How were the pyramids built? Was the Bigfoot photo real? Who was on that island? But then on the other hand, I can see how far civilization gets in 100 or 200 years. What advancements will we make?
Yeah, but we won't even be alive in 100 or 200 years, bro. We'll be like long gone.
What new problems will we face? Robotic Hus? It's too difficult. You're literally giving me the option to see a prime Michael Jackson performance.
I'm going back in time so I could go on stage with Michael Jackson. Get on stage with Michael Jackson and Tupac. And turn around and go into a new edition. And turn around and watch Snoop Dogg beat the court case. Then turn around. There's so much thing you go on back in the past. And then turn around and tell TK do a better route. Then turn around, try to hop in the YB music video. Then turn around again. Hello, I'm cooking. Tell the Pump drop some more music. Then turn around and help Juice and X out. Then become a famous artist. Then
live or get early access to GTA 7. This is a tough one, I won't lie, but I'll say this. If I can interact with time without it changing nothing somehow, or no butterfly effects or anything, I'll pick the past. Not even to solve some old mysteries or interact with people or whatever I said. I mean, they'd probably get some disease from me anyways if I went back too far. But I'd pick it just to kick it with my parents when they were younger. I think that'd be pretty cool because I don't know about y'all, but my parents have told me some crazy lore. Like, what were y'all, bro? The Dominican Bonnie and Clyde? But if I can't interact with time and just spectate, I'll pick the future. See when AI finally enslaves us and get all the lottery numbers for the next 5 years. Come back to the present stacked. OnlyFearGod.aj on IG says 6 or 7.
6, 7.
And it's a good one. Ken's Delicious on IG says, would you rather date a slave owner or a racist? Alright, I think I know my answer for this one, but I have a question. Aren't these the same thing? Like,
Hey, ain't that the same thing? So something like that, bro? Cause like at this point, son, I'm gonna have to just date a racist person because dating a slave over it, and I'm black myself. Like, how that gonna make sense?
obviously you can be racist and not own a slave. I mean, look at all the modern day racists. They don't got any. They just be up on Twitter talking about crime stats. But this question is implying that a slave owner wouldn't be racist. Like, he just does it to do it. That's ridiculous. You act like you gonna walk up to one and he gonna be like, nah, man, nah. I just own them. I don't think I'm better than them or anything. I just really admire how they work. Like, you know what I mean? That just won't happen. Aside from a few exceptions, most slave owners are usually racist. But for this scenario, let's imagine they somehow weren't. Slave masters somehow weren't racist. Who would I date? Well, it's not that simple. Because now that we know that this hypothetical has a clear distinction between the two, I gotta ask myself, if I'm a date a racist, what kind of racist are they? Because y'all know there's levels to this. I like to call it a spectrum. At the start of it, we got everyone. And I mean everyone. Everyone watching this, you fall at least at the beginning of the spectrum. I don't care how open-minded you think you are, how progressive, you right in here with us. But don't worry, this is the type of stuff that's not harmful. The playful stuff. You know, this is the stuff one of your friends might say to you and you both laugh it off, but you'll be like, that was low-key racist. But it's cool, you laugh it off, cause hey, no harm, no foul. There's nothing wrong with that. Like if my Irish friend called me up right now and was like, "Boy, Derek, I bet you love eating plantains," or some Irish stuff like that. What you think? I'm gonna get mad and say no? No, why would I do that? He's right. I would just tell him, "Hey, Sean, don't you got like some Lucky Charms to be looking for or something? What you call me for?" And we would be good. There ain't no harm in this. I love Luck of the Irish. It's a small, innocent generalization amongst friends. I would date this. As long as she's not calling me boy, we good. But I have a feeling this is not exactly what the question is talking about. This isn't the kind of racist I would have to date in this scenario. So now we gotta move a little higher on the spectrum. More in the middle. And this is where it starts to...
You said your last whooping was at 15.
No, it had to be like 14.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? 14.
Couldn't do nothing once he got next to the pool and
starts to get a little iffy. This is where the generalizations leave that fun, joking territory to, oh damn, he's racist. Because the stuff these dudes say ain't no, oh, you're Arab, so you must love chicken over rice. Nah, the ones they make, you know, those people just tend to be more violent than the others. Yeah, this when stuff gets...
And that's the type of people you just can't say that around other people saying, and don't let nobody overhear you saying that, oh yeah, you could.
Dangerous because they think it's true. They think it's all true. There's no jokes in this part of the spectrum. Nah, they genuinely believe all stereotypes are like fact, like set in stone. And the scary thing about these dudes is they blend in so well. You won't even know you're dealing with one until they start talking. You'll be thinking you're talking to a regular dude until he says something like, you know all Asians know Kung Fu, right? Really? All Asians know Kung Fu? Do you honestly believe that? Somehow some people do though. And dating this would not be fun. Cause I know I just said they blend in with the common folk, but some of these dudes are one step away. You light a fire under them and they become the last part of the spectrum, which is the one I think Ken's over here is talking about, the extremist. Now these is the one I'm scared of. Cause these dudes don't tolerate anyone who's not in the same club as them. Like, I don't know how I date this. I just be fearing for my life the whole relationship. Could you imagine having a rain check going to the movies because your girl has to go to a clan meeting? That would be terrifying. Especially if you already bought the tickets. Who are you gonna go with? I will say though, I'm not gonna say positive. The only respectable thing about these extremists is They stand on who they are. Now hear me out. We all seen that one video Pootie did with that one racist dude in Arkansas. He is not very fond of anyone but white people, but he stands on it, and that's low-key real. But he's also a real bad guy too, so at least if you married one, they'll be honest. So now back to the question: would I rather date a slave owner, a person that literally owns people, or a racist, someone who has a very
Now it just depends. Yeah, it would depends on the level. What I was gonna say. Now I'm gonna just keep just like this because how the way I'm thinking about like slave owner, it's like a female talking about come here, you're black, and then start whooping me every night. I just had to. She had to be racist to me. I'm just gonna have to. It's gonna have to go out the one ear at the other ear.
messed up.
Eventually, I'm gonna get used to it.
Doesn't own anyone. Probably the person that owns people. At least they ain't racist. That was pretty much all the would you rather questions I wanted to go over today, guys.
Anyways, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow our social media, pop up on the screen. See y'all when I see y'all. We're on the road to 500. And